Howdy, hey folks, this is Jesse, and welcome back to a game. This time it's Kairi Vanguard, doing Standard, which is, also known as Overdress sometimes. Just going through the mulligan real quick. I lost the die roll, so I will be going second. We're going to send 2 back, and while editing this, I realized I had to edit my drop zone out of view, so I do apologize for that. And we're telling my opponent to go first, and he is playing Kairi. I am playing Drajeweled. Very, very rough build of Drajeweled, to be quite honest with you, but it is what it is. I could not tell you what I just pitched there. We're going to ride draw because we went second, and then we're going to swing the big old 8K and find a persona ride off the drive check. Tell our opponent to go first, who has their bread eating girl on the board as well because of the grade 1 skill. And he is going to swing because of the bread eating girl, Elaine, I believe that's her name. He's going to, force C and send a card to the bottom and then attack and bounce a card. We sent a persona ride to the damage zone, unfortunately. We're going to do a 5k guard and survive. So we are each at 1 damage. I pitched the thing that came in the deck, that in the trial deck, that's supposed to hey, if you pitch this during ride phase, shove it to soul. It's a grade 2, which is alright. And then when the grade 1 is written upon by the grade 2 in particular, I believe, it can shove itself out to the rear guard. And when it attacks a vanguard, it gets plus 5k, so we're going to go 5k. And yeah, we're going to try to go for a trigger to hit, and we're not going to hit, so we're not going to soul charge, which I actually thought was a mistake, but now editing I realized, oh no, that's fine, that's how it was supposed to be played. I do make a good handful of mistakes here with this deck. This was literally the first game I had literally put it together 10 minutes before we recorded, and then we threw it against the top of the meta. Anyway, my opponent is on Kairi. He is going to do Kairi things, just a grade 3 turn, nothing too special, nothing too fancy. Gonna swing. He's got all his friend stuff going on. Go and look at top card deck, send it to the bottom. It must not have been very good. And we will eat that swing and not hit a trigger. Our opponent is going to return 2 cards to hand, and then, oh boy, we're thinking of guarding, but I think we're going to say go for it and let him not rip a crit on us. But we're going to rip a crit on the drive check. And here's something that I think we could have done a little differently. I feel like we could have pitched a grade 3 instead of this draw trigger here to also, I did not soul charge off of the this is the part where I'm telling my opponent, oh, I think I messed up, I think I was supposed to soul charge off this. No, you weren't. But I am supposed to have soul charged from riding a card with Drajeweled name on top of the grade 2. So anyway, we're going to use this card. It lets us look at top 2, send 1 to soul, and send 1 to the bottom. And so we're going to send that to soul because I believe that is if it's pitched during ride phase. That's the card that's if pitched during ride phase, shoved to soul. And that's kind of useless to us now. This is kind of where I'm starting to realize, oh, if I had put a grade 3 in the drop zone, because I believe I have a Time Jarrett Dragon in hand. So if I had just pitched that instead, I could have used the grade 1 that comes with the trial deck that lets you Soul Blast 1 to basically swap a card out. And the deck hates me and lets me draw the over trigger. Also would have been avoided if I had, done it exactly how I just described. So anyway, we've got all our grades. We're gonna yeah. We're gonna set our opponent to 1, and oh my, I do feel like this was actually somewhat unnecessary at this point. But hey, we got a crit. We're 13k swinging on a 1 Vanguard with a crit. So he's going to Perfect Guard, and we're going to put all effects onto our Time Jared Dragon with the crit trigger, and reveal that, hey, we're playing a 1 of Bruce. We're going to swing. It's 31, so he's going to just take it, and hey, that's fine. He's got 4 damage with 2 CB open. We are at 3 damage with 3 CB all open. You know, the current iteration of the deck does not rely super heavy on CB, but you know, we've got components that can definitely make use of that. But the opponent is just you know, building a little bit of a board. He's getting some dice out so that way we can tell how strong things are, you know, how beefy they are. Man, these are schoolgirls. They should not be. They should not be aiming for these big numbers. He's gonna send the top card to the bomb once again. We're gonna hit for 1 damage. He's gonna hit for 1 damage. Apologies. We'll guard the second one, and then he's gonna swing with Kairi. Bounce, and oh boy, what does he call? He calls the good stuff. He calls the good stuff. We're going to Perfect Guard. Side note, I know the like booster set PGs are solid. Obviously, I know they're good. I didn't actually know how much of this game I was going to be playing when I picked it up, so I only ever got the Dragon Empire ones, and I'm very much looking forward to the reprints in set 6. So, sorry, I'm using trial deck PGs for right now. But hey, the Blitz Order PG do be nice. I don't even think I have it in the build right now, though. I think I put 1 in Leonore and then 1 in Bob. But that, I guess, is besides the point. We do hit a heal, so we're gonna heal because hey, we're at 4. We're at 4 and then at 5. And wow, if we had maybe done things the way I said we should have earlier, we would be able to Persona Ride this turn. But instead, we're going to do that to shove a Bruce into the soul, because we discarded Bruce off of the PG and then hit the top card of our deck off, but whatever. We do not have enough stuff. We're missing 1 grade. I believe we're missing a grade 0. I know we're missing 1 grade. I'm not entirely sure what it is that we're missing. And we have not seen anything that just randomly soul charges at this point. So we're in a rough spot, and our friend here can easily murder us, and hey, we hit a Persona Ride that we will probably never be able to use. We're gonna swing on his, I think its name is Kinky, oddly enough, and just yeah, he's getting more Elaines, so he'll be looking at his deck more. And yeah, no, it's just, he's going to leave that on top. Hey, wow, I wonder what that might be. Or yeah, that's 5 damage again. Utilizing skills. Yeah, he's just going to still leave that on top. Wow, who would have imagined? I mean, I guess he didn't actually have to boost here, but I don't. Interesting. That's besides the point. Oh, and hey, you wanna see him flex? Here's an LSR Kairi, and we're gonna PG, and then we'll let him do his drive check, and oh boy, are we dead afterwards. With 2 cards in hand. Yeah, we'll die to the LSR and just rip them out. Thanks for tuning in, folks. See you next time. Bye-bye.